Good morning, everybody. I can't promise this message isn't going to be a little angsty. I'm really wound up right now. When you have hard times in your life, and I wouldn't even consider this a hard time, I'm just floating through it like it's nothing but the job search thing. Like, it's so disappointing. The gossip. Like, why do you need to have my name in your mouth? Like, your gossip is affecting me, right? So I've become an ultra private person. Not, sharing my stuff. This is kind of hilarious to say while I'm, making this video I'm going to post on YouTube. And I just started doing this. I don't know, maybe I feel this year. I have so much footage for years though. Like, I just started posting stuff, I don't know, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, I don't know. But, yeah, I've become very private of it on here. I don't share anything really personal on Facebook. I share views and stuff. Like, if I think something's not right, I'll make a post. Like, I just made a post about having to pay $250 for a driver's medical in Ontario, which I thought was crazy. And a lot of people came back and said their experiences with costs for doctor's notes and stuff, which I think is utterly insane. Ontario has gone mental in charge of everything. They don't just make money off the year. It's like a money generator for them. And then you have people that they want to bring you down. I can't even believe people. So a little while ago, I had this thing all lined up, and everything was seemed all P2, and did tell a few people. Very few people do. Very few. And talks just fell off and never heard from them. I was like, okay, well, it's not meant to be. So I've been keeping everything really quiet, really trying not to tell anybody anything. But of course, I'm not a liar, so I'll be like, I'm not gonna tell people that, and then not stuff about other people, just about myself. But explicitly told somebody, don't tell anybody. I didn't even want to tell people that Anyways, first conversation this morning, somebody repeated something to me that I specifically said, please do not tell anybody, and then, next person I see, How do you know that? Jeez, wow. Am I on candid camera or something? Please tell me what's going on here, because it's so frustrating. I think of the place that I'm going to be going to is super solid. I'm so tired of having to fight outside people and not be able to just live my life without somebody making a call and saying, I knew her 30 years ago. Oh yeah, I know her, and she's this and she's that. They don't even know me, man. Why would you be out here trying to, the amount of anonymous phone calls I've gotten, at workplaces, people complaining about me, or grow up. Why do you need to talk about me? I don't even understand it. Boring as hell. I come to the forest, I go to work, I go to the gym, I hang out with the fam. That is my life. I don't know why people, are so interested in having a stake in the outcome of my life. So anyways, I did call the person out. I said, what the hell, man? Very specifically told you, not a word. Oh, well, they would matter. They're actually a big part of the problem why my life is so private, because they can't keep my name out of their mouth. Like what? I literally make videos of groundhogs in the forest in my downtime. I quite enjoy it by myself. I used to always be with my dog out here, but just me and the Jeep. Just touring. Loving life so much, but just hit you like right in the water. You're like, what? You're not allowed to react because it's a big deal. What's the problem? So I did go on to explain the problem of, gossiping mouths and people in group chats, and it just pisses me off. I've had a few people send me like group chats that people are talking about me and are talking about my kids in. I'm like, really? They're like, oh, I thought you should see this. Yeah, I guess I should see it when like an entire group of people is in a group chat talking about me negatively. Like, why? What do I have to do with you? Like, why? I'm nothing to you. You're nothing to me. I can guarantee you you're nothing to me. So, like, why? People always rat themselves out too. Today, like, it's so funny how people rat themselves out on Facebook all the time. She's like, what do you mean? So, just gave her a couple of examples. Do you fit this shoe? Does the shoe fit on your foot, Cinderella? How does it feel? Nice and comfy? You want my shoes, do you? Wow. Maybe I should do like the monks there and take a vow of silence. I see why they do that now. I mean, it'd be devastating not being able to sing, but maybe you could take a vow of silence that, no, it's not a vow of song. Yeah, you can be like a vow of song. Everything you say, you only speak in song, and it's only pleasant things. Somebody comes at you with something unpleasant, you just start with, Amazing Grace, and sing it like so bad that they can't stand it, and their demons come screaming out, and they melt into a puddle of water on the ground. Sorry, wow, I am angry. I shouldn't be videoing this. I shouldn't video myself. Good morning, God. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, all my beautiful angels. I'm just at church, so yeah, I'm just like, I'm trying to bring myself back to myself. Try so hard not to let people affect me, but oh my God. Oh my God, Jamie. Why? There we go. Put my butt God hoodie on. There we go. So superbly fitting, because whoever gossips about me, God. And He's always got my back, God. Do you know who brings wonderful things to me? God. And the same people who will sit there and try to be like, God's not real. I actually just had a conversation this week. God's not real. God's not real. He can't convince me otherwise. I know He's real. There's no convincing me. It's crazy how they want to bite. But why does this happen? And people always bring it to like terrible things happen to children. Why do terrible things happen to children? Because there's a lot of evil in the world. Literally, say a prayer, find God, start praying for these people that you're so worried about, that you're like, oh, why does this happen to them? Pray for them. Pray for them. You're not doing anything else about it. Not like people are going out and saving people and like, oh, well, I'm going to step in and do something good here. No, every time somebody wants to save a kid, it's like, oh, I'm going to take that kid and get a benefit to keep it and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just this greasy-ass world out here, People are just lost. people are lost, and they'll just sit there and rather convince you about why God's not real than actually just sit there and say a prayer. Maybe talk a bit to God about some of their demons, some of their trauma, some of their things that are holding them back in life. I was talking to a lady a while ago who's got an extreme drinking problem. Beautiful, beautiful woman. She's had trauma like this woman. You know, why is she so hard on the booze? She can't get off it. Yeah, because she hasn't solved her trauma, and you guys aren't fucking helping. Because all you're doing is like, oh, go do this and go do that. That doesn't help if you don't fix the root problem of the trauma. So I talked to her about it, and I said, you know, trauma is a big thing with addiction. And I said, I had a drinking problem. Alcoholic. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. To me, it was never a problem, but looking back, yeah, it was a problem. Like, you're like, you know, all wound up at a party and drunk and stuff, and your kids and your nieces and nephews and stuff are there, you know, they remember that. I mean, they might remember it as a funny thing, oh, mom was drunk. But they're probably somewhere in there kind of more like, oh, I wish my mom wasn't the drunk one. Right? I mean, I laugh, but it's not funny. More people are like trying to push you into another way of, like, obviously Ontario healthcare system rehab does not work. We see it repeatedly over and over again. It doesn't bring people to what they need. Honestly, the best solution is to like have an area out in the forest, or you're out somewhere remote, you have no access to gas stations or anything like that. You have no, you know, you have a couple counselors there that are looking out for people. Or you probably need at least a couple counselors per person, but just in case they had, you know, withdrawal and got real crazy or something. But take them out, get them away from everything, and then whenever you go back to society, when you get all fixed up, don't go back to the same place you came from. Don't go back to the same people that you were hanging out with. You need to completely just, you know, change things up. Not every case, but there are cases where, like, I see people healed, go back to the same people, fall off. They just back and forth, back and forth. And I always thought it was funny, like, when people would say before about Alcoholics Anonymous, I was like, oh, I would never join that. It's like a God-based thing, and I'm not getting into all that. And you look at how many people are involved in Alcoholics Anonymous, and it is all God-based, and a lot more believers out there than you would think, and a lot of people are saved by God. Not everybody is saved, and I know a lot of bad things happen. But instead of, you know, taking the negative side and being like, well, there's no way that he's real because bad things happen. The entire earth, like, this whole giant thing is amazing and a miracle. And basically, any fights that are going on right now are over religion or money. Religion or money. Or crime. Whatever's going on down below us there, Jesus, I can't even keep up with it. It's just people told me stuff. I'm like, that can't be real. And they're like, it's real, Jamie. It was on Facebook. It can't be real. There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. Anyways, talk to God. Tell him what you think. Tell him what you're feeling. Tell him what you fear. He'll literally, I mean, it's a hard road. It's not easy at all. He'll be like, you can tell God, I'm afraid of snakes, and he'll literally, you know, put you in a place where you have to help yourself out of snakes. And it'll be a snake, and you'll be like, and you have to overcome it. And then you overcome it, you're like, okay, you know, I can do this, or, you know, so many different things. Like, it's not an easy road, but if you turn to God, like, your life will definitely change. Your life, your outlook, your understanding of people. I hear a lot of people that, you know, on the internet, and they tell stories of, or their testimonies of why they turned to God, and people have a lot of reasons. There's a lot of people out there who are believers, and hopefully more and more will become believers, and, you know, try to push anything on anybody, but not ever again will I back down when somebody wants to get in there. God's not real, Jamie. You're delusional, Jamie. You know what you're talking about, Jamie. Just have a drink. Come on. Take it. Take it. Let's get your brain all foggy. Yeah. Fucking people. It's crazy, too, like, the things that people will do to make you, like, they'll trigger you in public and stuff. And well, people used to trigger me, and I would, they get a show, and now they don't get a show. It's so funny, like watching people, and they're trying to say, yeah, I mean, like, ain't happening. Had a case of it this morning. People just trying your patience. Oh, you're funny, man. Jeez, girl, I'm hilarious. You were watching, like. She could get crazy if you want to go to war with me. Yeah, it should. It could. It would. It did. It is. It is. It are. It be. It do. What else can I throw in there? I don't know. Anyways, it's very disappointing for an honest person when you find out people aren't being honest with you, or they're talking about you, or like somebody tells you something that somebody said that you said, but you might have said like a variation of it, but you didn't say how they said it. They like twisted into something ugly, and you're like, what the fuck? The thing is, you always know exactly where it came from because you know who you're talking to. And it's like, repeat offender, repeat offender, repeat offender, repeat offender. Something is fishy. Ding, 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 ding. Anyways, keep trying, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what your end goal is, but I'm just gonna keep plugging away. Just gonna keep plugging away, looking for my angels. Pretty easy to spot lately. People just come out, pretty much angel wings out, open arms. Come, join us. Be part of our team. We've heard wonderful things about you. I'm like, what the hell? Who are you talking to? That was you, God, wasn't it? I know it was you. I know when you see this stuff like that, yeah. Anyways, sorry for the downer conversation, but like, people, get solid. Like, just get solid. Be solid. You don't have anything to worry about. Sleep at night. Not worrying when you're driving and all stressed out because you're all this shit on your mind. You're just like coasting the highway, like, oh yeah, cruise and listen to the tunes. Free of heart, free of spirit, one with God.